I'm DJ Ayres,
I'm Super DJ Technics.
and we're going to have a conversation about Baltimore club music for Thump.
I would describe it best as how it was described to me when it was heard by someone who had no clue what it was. It was obnoxious, it was rude, it was loud, it was boisterous, it was unruly, sonic-wise. It didn't sound like anything else. Boom, 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 boom. Every record had that beat.
Yeah.
Every record, it was like a reggae rhythm. We created a rhythm and then put different tracks over that rhythm.
When you were starting to play in clubs, what was that scene like?
Back then, the best part about it was people actually came to dance. Club music was the bridge between house music and hip hop. You had hip hop people that wouldn't dance to club and club people that wouldn't dance to hip hop. The chants were what got people riled up in the club. And you knew by what was being said that, it was only for the club. Dick, pussy, motherfucker, bitch, whatever.
Put the pussy on me.
Yeah. It was things that you had to go to the club to hear. So when a club record came on, no matter what it was saying it was doing, it was so loud and so rude, people just couldn't take it. And they needed elbow room. And as soon as someone shot an elbow, a fight would break out. And when the cops came and shut the party down, I was like, man, that was a great party.
That's how you know it was a good
party.
party.
Go back again, same thing, fight.
Yeah.
Girls would get naked in the club and run around and, have fun, only when the Baltimore club came on.
Yeah.
The hip hop music, regular people. When the club music came on, they would get funky in there. So people in DC heard that and related to it by way of their go-go, they started interacting. We would go to DC to hear the go-go and see them do it. They would come to Baltimore and hear the Baltimore club and see us do it.
Do you remember when clubs started coming to Philly and then coming up to New York?
Like 2002, and you know who was responsible for that whole movement, right?
Tell me.
Tameil.
In Newark.
Yep. Tameil was the first person, very first, to actually come to Baltimore and find people, producers. Me, Griff, Boo Man, Big Red, Rod, and we were like, man, you taking it up there? There's no way they're going to dance to that because Jersey already had a sound that was house music.
Yeah, deep house.
Yeah, he was like, no, I'm new generation. So he was coming weekly, buying truckloads of records. And CDs were coming out. I was seeing his CDs popping up in Baltimore from Jersey. I'm like, Tameil pretty much laid down the foundation for the music to get to Jersey. And Philly jumped on after him. There would be no Jersey club without him. He took that sound that we had and took it to the next level. Having roots in house music and keeping sync made it easy, to be able to do that.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's going to be ever a resurgence of Baltimore producers making Baltimore club, or do you think it's kind of run its course?
Baltimore club globally is going to do well as long as people get what they want. And from what I'm hearing, people like the old sound because it's simple, it's fun, and you can keep doing it and it never gets old. People want that whole 1990s era in music again. Just do it now with what we're doing now. It's crazy because in Baltimore, because they're so closed-minded, it's a black thing. They don't know that somewhere in Texas, it's like 3,000 white kids jamming to it.
Or Sweden.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's not about a black or white thing, it's a music thing. They jam to it just like, black people did 10 years ago. But Baltimore doesn't understand that the world outside of Baltimore is bigger than Baltimore. So globally, I think if collectively we can get a few people together and keep it consistent and give people exactly what they want, we'll be fine with it.